There's a lot of glare in these glasses.
We're live, Jeff. Welcome.
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff, we're live, so don't say anything about cum.
Congrats on your pushies, and I like your new haircut.
Wrong show, Patrick.
I might throw up.
You haven't even had a nugget yet.
Dude, I had chicken nuggets for dinner last night and for lunch today. Like,
Why?
Yourself.
like a fucking idiot.
A stimulus check.
Some people can't handle their $600 and it shows.
You know how many nuggets you can get for $600? Because Jeff does.
Jeez.
Do you know what place has the cheapest like nugget per dollar rate?
Oh, you have to watch to find out.
Oh, okay. Is that part of it? Okay, I don't want to spoil
The
anything.
Burger King? I think it's Burger King.
If anyone's listening, please stop.
It's definitely Burger King.
Like, keep watching. But
Burger King was crazy cheap.
That's like 50 cents for 30. Awesome nuggets. They're free.
Ugh, I'm not hungry.
You look sad, bro.
I'm so I've been kind of dreading this all day because I'm not feeling great.
Oh no!
Ate so many nuggets last night. Oh man.
Do you sauce these nuggets?
Was that?
Do you sauce? You're just eating a bear.
Sauce doesn't count.
Oh, too kind of sauce.
a great nugget doesn't require sauce.
Oh, let's see. That's
Yeah.
Let's see.
Does Nick know he's muted?
That's one
Oh,
of
he's
them.
probably rehearsing. Wait, should I rehearse?
Here it is. What's it? Is Brian controlling the music, or is the music controlling Brian? You can't tell at this point. It's like they're one and the same. This jam makes you want Pepsi.
Oh man, the music's not up. It's coming back.
Oh, it's on.
I missed the rehearsal for today.
You're gonna demonstrate at the rehearsal?
I'm just gonna mute myself and pretend to rehearse.
Probably, yeah. We'll be around.
That was just for everybody in the room.
Yep.
You snapped it, Max.
I see Jeff didn't get any curtains for Christmas.
No, but I hear that Bed Bath Beyond is going out of business. So I might hit them up, get some curtains.
I told them they never should have gone Beyond.
Yeah, they
So
really
second their
spent too
resources.
much money on the Beyond.
I mean, whoever says, like, I need to go buy some Beyond.
Adam Sandler's good.
Yeah, click, boy.
Made a movie about that movie. That damn story.
Too bad, man.
For that fruit. Beyond. Oh, the audience can only wish they could see what I'm looking at. It's like Gloria Estefan right now.
Gloria Estefan, but elevator music.
It's like Gloria Estefan with Brian Garraty.
They call me Glorious Estefan.
Yeah. I gotta make urination.
We got 4 minutes till showtime, baby. Jeff, you'll know that I was worried about you before the show.
We already put several milk cartons with your picture on them in the
Yeah.
7-Eleven on Collie Avenue.
I said, out of anybody who I'd expect to be hospitalized today, it'd be Jeff Beaulieu.
He had to go to the ER for smiling too hard.
For what, too hard?
Smiling too hard. You sound good, buddy.
You sound good, buddy. You sound real good.
Hacking into 2021 like.
Oh, there we go. Testing.
Testing.
I like how
Test.
Ted went to the bathroom right as I got back from the bathroom, as if we're using the same bathroom.
When people get in my car and I've got this song on, they don't understand why.
Why is it starting over?
It's on loop, baby.
That's
on
because I
loop.
live my life on loop.
Is this like stuck in your tape deck or something?
Is that what you play for dates, Brian Garraty? Time to like make out, you put this on.
Time to make out, time to leave. Time, whatever it's time for, this song's on. This is the soundtrack to my life.
Beautiful.
Whether I'm power walking around the neighborhood or just chilling on Zoom with some of my pals, this is the soundtrack that underlies it all.
No matter how you walk, this allows you to walk with power.
Hey, Jeff, was that all a bit with your microphone last night, or was some of it a bit?
No, it was all a bit.
Okay. You played it really well. People were like, "Oh my god, I feel bad for Jeff."
I had no idea it was a bit.
Yeah, yeah, you did. Didn't
I
you?
did not. Because if anybody was going to have that happen to them, it would be Jeff.
Truth and
That
comedy.
was like the third time I spoke in the pushies too. So it's funny to think that it's like I couldn't figure out my mic like halfway through.
That's
Like
a
I've been
good
working
point.
all night and then all of a sudden.
I don't have time for mysteries anymore. Just, I want this. I want it straight up.
Oh, we're getting comments already, baby. I can see comments again.
Wow.
W123QWEASDZXC.
Oh, that's my friend.
Yeah, it says, want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers. And then it has a link. That's
Here's
cool.
the thing with that. I sent them a lot of money, and I really didn't get that many followers. I sent them like $10,000.
How many did it return?
They
By the way, I
didn't-
appreciate that $10,000.
They really didn't deliver.
Oh,
Hey, there's no viruses on.
Got him.
there's no more virus, right? 2020 killed it.
Yeah, I just got an update. It says my no viruses on computer.
Oh, like no
I'm
coronavirus?
sleepy.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not really like awake right now, which is good.
Yeah.
A good place for a host to be in. Jeremy Johnson's watching. I got your comment right here, he said. Got your comment right here.
So what is it?
Heyo.
$50 for a shot?
God.
Oh, Jeremy
means we-
Johnson, I have a question for you.
Uh-oh.
That means we have less than a 20-minute delay tonight, which is nice.
Yay.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, the
Brian.
pushy delay was crazy.
Brian, link people to just earprov.com. I think that's simpler, and there's a donation link there now.
There's nothing in comparison to the elves versus reindeers delay, which
Yeah.
that show I think is still airing right now.
All right, it's game time. Hide your cameras. Jeremy Johnson says, wait until after the show. All right, we're getting ready. Here we go. All right, Brian, you know the drill. Let's see here.
Streaming live from Norfolk, Virginia, Earprov.com presents Real Funny, the live comedy variety show. Let's give it up for our host, Matt Cole.
Hey! Thank you. My golly, if you're listening to this the pre-show stream, I don't feel like I'm alive right now. I think I just got unhungover about an hour ago. So thank you guys for joining us at home. I see we have a bit of a viewing. That's great. I'm already not making sense. Welcome. My name is Matt Cole. I'm your host. Thank you for the introduction, Brian Garraty, my co-host. It's Matt Cole, everyone. You are on earprov.com. We're streaming live to Facebook, to YouTube, and to Twitch TV. Straight from my home into your home. And tonight we have the show. It's called Real Funny, an unstand-up show. It's kind of like a variety hour. We got 5 different guests. And, oh, hey, Sam and Eva, they're watching from bed. Hello, Sam and Eva. They're lag on Twitch, less than lag on Facebook. Thank you, Brian. Brian Garraty, come on out here. I love this guy. Come on out. My co-host, Brian Garraty, everyone.
That was a behind-the-scenes comment, not
Yeah,
in-
but it didn't make any fucking
public
sense. So
consumption.
use your grammar, Brian. Come on.
Bro, in comments, you don't have to use grammar.
How are you feeling today, Brian? Did you drink a lot last night?
Not comparatively, no, I did not.
Yeah.
I drank more than I would on a normal night in my home alone, but not enough to seriously impact my day today.
Yeah.
But how am I doing? I'm full of pride because
Why is that?
my friend, my partner in comedy in life, is now an award-winning host of comedy live streams.
Yes.
Congratulations, sir, for your win last night.
Thank
and
you.
Several wins last night, I guess. For those who don't know, we had our annual Push Comedy Theater Award show last night, the Pushies, and several of our ventures here on Earprov were. He's shy. He's leaving now. Several of our ventures here were recognized by our peers as show of the year, host of the year, moment of the year, stuff like that.
Yep.
So that was pretty cool.
Thank you, Brian. And yeah, I won in the best host, and like I said in the acceptance speech, because you made me say it, is can't do without you. Best co-host, I'm giving to you, Brian Garraty. Round of applause.
The co-host union is going to be lobbying for our own award category next year.
Are they SAG-AFTRA? Okay, and this is what you win with the Pushies. This is for 2017. They couldn't give them out this year because they said they were broke.
Fauci said they weren't mission critical.
Fauci. All right. Thank you. If you're just joining us, we're waiting for everybody to come online here. We're going to start the show in a little bit. You're going to see 5 different, we'll call them guests, artists, improvisers, comedians. Could be
Acts.
anybody.
Acts.
What's that?
5 different acts.
Five different acts, which one person per act. Actually, one has 2. Anyways, rambling. So thank you so much, Brian. It was fun last night. Drank way too much. I heard I did some crazy stuff with a potato and garlic.
I wouldn't say crazy, just persistent.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do when I get drunk. I do things that make a total sense to me, and they seem very mundane, and then I'm like, why the fuck did I do that?
You just described being drunk.
Oh.
That's not your own unique version of being drunk.
I got some fabulous hair for being hungover and drunk. Look at those curls, my friend. Thank you for the shampoo and conditioner. You got it for my birthday. All right, so I already see also that we're getting tips in, or we're getting donations. Thank you, R donated $25. Thank you. Whoever R is. So if you would like to donate to the Push Comedy Theater, we have made it so stinking easy for you to do that. If you just go to earprov.com, the first thing is very crass. The very first link, and right underneath it are the show links. But the very first link is streamelements.com/earprov/tip. You don't have to memorize that. Brian's going to put it in the chat. Brian, my co-host, is going to be in the chat all night, so talk to him. He's lonely. But if you would like to donate to the Push Comedy Theater, go to earprov.com. There is a donation link there, and you will get a fancy Nick Cage like here. And we're trying to raise $300. Point above you, Brian. That goal thermometer is right now at $25, and every cent doesn't even touch my greedy little fingernail.
We don't even launder it.
We don't even. Actually, I feel sometimes like we are money launderers. I don't know.
Initially we were laundering.
Yeah.
Now it's just straight through.
So if you go to earprov.com, there's a link to donate. Donate as much as you can give, whatever you feel comfortable, whether it's $1, $5, $10, $25, or whatever. You can put a message in there. We'll shout you out. So thank you so much.
We're trying to keep a theater that hasn't had a live in-person show like normal through the entire pandemic. We're trying to keep them on life support so that once things settle down, people can go back to doing the things that they love.
Yeah. So, and this is, I just realized this is our first stream of 2021. We started doing these fucking streams in like May or April or May or something like that. So we've been doing it for like, what is that, 8 months or something now? And yeah, because, the coronavirus sucks, we are doing these live streams till the vaccine. Live stream till the vaccine, and Fauci said that.
Yes, he did. That was his one-word suggestion.
Live stream? All right, I'm already like hungover, punchy, or whatever. We're gonna get to the show now, but once again, go to earprov.com and donate whatever you feel comfortable giving, and it's gonna go towards the Push Comedy Theater. Eric Guest, thank you, $25. Yes. We're gonna try to once again raise $300. I'm sorry. I forgot to put. Actually, I put the Foodbank of Southeastern Virginia. That's not what the money's going towards tonight. I forgot to change the fucking tip thing. It's going to Push Comedy.
It's on
Theater.
the checklist, bro.
I know. I'm already fucking up. I'm hungover. That's my first mistake of the night. I'll change that. Don't worry.
You get an award and you start getting sloppy.
I know. Okay.
You're not as hungry as you used to be.
I will change that. I've learned to do stuff on the fly and change stuff on the fly. So, all right, let me get to our first act tonight. Once again, thank you guys so much for joining us. All your donations are not going to the food bank. It's going to Push Comedy Theater. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. We're going to get to our first act of the night. You're going to see 5 different acts. They're all doing something special. This guy is really, really cool. Was it a month ago or 2 months ago? He did a great thing with fast food. So he's going to come to the stage now, and I'll introduce him. I'll bring up his bio. Jeff Beaulieu. Jeff Beaulieu is an improv and sketch comedian based out of Push Comedy Theater in Norfolk, Virginia. He is part of the sketch group Sketch Me Like One of Your French Girls, and a co-host of a podcast called How Embarrassing, where he has comedians from all over the country talk about their embarrassing lives. He also enjoys a drink or two, and I think he's the only person in the world who drank more than me last night. Show yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to the stage is Jeff Beaulieu.
Hello. Thank you.
Thank you. So Jeff, was it last month or 2 months ago? I got that wrong.
I think it was 2 months ago when I came on, and I tried to find the best and cheapest fast food burger.
That's what this show is about. So it's whatever these 5 guest acts wants to do. they're gonna do it. The name of the game is Real Funny because there's truth in comedy. They're gonna have things that are tinged with the realness, their own personal truth, which apparently Jeff's is fast food, and also with a tinge of humor. And they get to do whatever the fuck they want. I don't even know what Jeff is gonna do, but he's never done this before. He's never gonna do it again, and it's gonna be a delight. I also have your music ready to go for when you do your taste
forgot
test.
about the music.
So
Very
you're
key element of the presentation.
So you're gonna see 5 different acts doing whatever the fuck they want, and they're just gonna be real. They're gonna be funny. So give it up for Jeff Beaulieu. Go for it, man.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jeff, and today I'm gonna eat chicken nuggets. Today is the 1st, which means New Year's Eve was yesterday, which means I haven't been feeling good today. I also decided that I should have tons of frozen nuggets last night, and then I ate the leftovers of that for lunch today.
Jesus.
And the last thing I want to eat right now is a fucking nugget. But
When
I
11-year-olds
signed up
cook for themselves.
So I guess we should get into it. I only got to 4 places today because I'm not gonna wait in a Chick-fil-A line. I'm sorry. Chick-fil-A would have won. We all know this, but it's not worth a 30-minute wait. That shit was out into the street when I went past it. Let's start. Today, we're gonna start with McNuggets, the classic. I believe they were $1.49 for 6. Nice little box.
Nice.
Very appealing. I'm not going to do any sauce today because I feel like it's just going to cover up the actual nugget itself. So, let's start with this. We got a nice shape here. Call this the boot shape. Very good for dipping if we were doing sauce. You can kind of curve it in there. Great shape. Okay. I might throw up by the end of this. But that's not talking about the taste of that. It tasted like a classic chicken nugget, or a classic McNugget, excuse me. It doesn't taste like chicken. But it has a great texture to it. I don't know. It reminds me of childhood. Maybe that's why I like it. Pretty good. I guess I'll rate it. Let's say I give it 7 eggs out of 10.
Wait, 7 eggs? What is the scale, Jeff?
Well, let's see. I mean, it's a chicken thing. 7
Oh.
eggs out of 10 out of a basket. I guess it's 12 eggs. So 7 out of 12. This is a bad. Okay. This is going to go in history because this is Burger King.
Oof.
And I just said small thing of nuggets at each place I went to. And they were like 10 piece. And I was like, no, a small. And they were like, that is our small. And I was like, oh, fine. And then it was like $1 for 10. What the fuck? So I have a feeling these are going to suck. Not 10. Not as classic boot shape, but still good shape. It's cold. I can feel that it's very cold, but I did buy them like an hour ago. Let's try this out. Oh. Stop the fucking music. Stop. No. This is garbage. I couldn't even swallow it. That was awful. I mean, it's Yeah, it was cold, but the fucking McNuggets weren't that warm, and it tasted like flour, like uncooked fucking burnt and uncooked flour. Ugh. Guys, Burger King didn't do great for burgers. Their chicken is awful. How are they still in business? Is it because vegans? Vegans, are you keeping Burger King in business? Because they fucking use the Impossible thing? Let's go to a real place. I need to wash that fucking taste out of my mouth. Oh, 0 egg. You know what? 1 balut for that.
Wait,
If you don't know what balut is,
is it
it's a hard-boiled egg, but after the egg has like almost hatched, so it's like a little baby chicken stuck in a bunch of yolk.
It's a duck.
It's a duck?
It's a duck.
Well, it's a duck. So now it doesn't work. Thanks. Fuck. It's not chicken. We got Cookout now. I believe Cookout was like $2.50 for 6 nuggets, so a little expensive. These are also very cold. 5 nuggets. It says 5-piece nugget. Everywhere else does 6. Strange. This one's more of a booty shape. It looks like there's a little butt. Not great for dipping, but I'm sure it fits into a sauce. Good texture to it. Let's try this bad boy out.
Nice try.
Yeah, it hit my bottom lip. Let's see. This is pretty good. If we want to see the inside of it, it's very dense, but it does taste like actual chicken. This is the first one that tasted like chicken. A little dry though, dry chicken, perhaps. Outside tastes like it's got a good crunch to it. Doesn't have that same flavor as the McNuggets though. I'm gonna say 5 feathers out of, I don't know. There's a lot of feathers on a duck, so like 200. I don't know. Who cares? No one cares. Thank you. We have one more thing.
I love how people watching are like, "What the fuck am I watching?"
This is grade A shit, man. So last but not least, we got Wendy's. Wendy's basically won it for the burger challenge. Wendy's is my favorite fast food restaurant. I got the spicy nuggets because they're back, baby. Spicy nuggets are back. We got another butt-shaped nugget. You see that? That's more of a butt, not the boot. But that's all right. I'm a millennial, so I'll chew that ass away, right? These are cold and dense and dry. Ugh. Very dry, very dense, very dry. Flavor was good because it was spicy. I like spicy food, and it covers up the fake ass chicken. But them being cold, like everything else was, man, I was kind of surprised. It wasn't as good as I remembered. You know what? I think it's gonna have to. It's gonna be 5 forks.
Out of how many forks?
Well, Five Forks is stolen from a different podcast where they rate fast food.
Oh,
Doughboys, and it's out of 5, so I guess it's out of 5. So I guess it wins.
nice.
Yeah, sure. No, McNugget definitely wins out of it. That's 5 out of 12. McNugget's the winner. Everyone, the fake processed goo tastes good. The goo monster's delicious, and I have a lot of leftover nuggets that I will probably throw away.
All right, give it up
Thank
for
you.
Jeff Beaulieu and his nugget tasting.
Yay.
Wow. So you didn't even heat them up. You could have heated them up, Jeff.
I didn't have time, Matt.
So
I almost threw up the whole time I was picking up the nuggets because I'm sick of nuggets, and my car smelled like nuggets. 4 different types of fast food nuggets was in my car.
Well, thank you. Jeremy Johnson says, great job, Jeff. Anna Sosa says, yes, and you can ask for sour cream to go with it at Wendy's. I didn't know that.
On your nuggets?
I don't
Gotta
know.
Try that. That might be good.
Yeah, because I guess they have it with their baked potato at Wendy's,
Right,
so you can probably
right.
get with that.
I used to get the baked potato.
Wow, we're learning so much on Real Funny. And I fucked up on the donations, but thank you everyone for your generous donations. Jeff, I think people are loving the fast food recommendations and reviews because Jeremy Johnson donated $50. Yes, thank you, Jeremy.
Nice.
Also, Eva Lorraine of Terror donated $25 in your name, Jeff.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
I'm honored.
Well, thank you, Jeff.
Thanks for having me.
You can go vomit now. Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to put out there or tell people to watch, listen to?
Yeah, listen to How Embarrassing, the podcast. It's awesome. It won an award last night, so pretty prestigious now, right?
Congrats on the pushy win. Best
thank you.
podcast. You beat out the Sexperts. How'd that happen?
Well, you're a part of our podcast also, Matt.
Yeah.
So
And
kind of a half win for you.
Yeah, whoever wins, I win. All right, give it up for Jeff Beaulieu. Yes. Brian, come on here, Brian. I want to see you. Brian, how's it looking out there in Streamland?
It's looking good, but we screwed up.
We did screw up. Yeah. That's okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I said that at the beginning. Yeah, I accidentally. Brian wanted to have the donations go to the food bank of Southeast Virginia, and I fucked up. I put the wrong donation thing, so that's fine.
Oh, I thought you. I'm confused as shit, man. We got to stop working on holidays.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, keep on
It's a pretty
donating.
simple thing we're trying to do here, but we have made it very complicated.
I know. Well, keep on donating. Go to earprov.com. Right now, the stream says proceeds benefit Push Comedy Theater, and they do. That's where the money's going. So,
Also, you couldn't pay me to eat a chicken nugget from McDonald's or from Burger King.
it's weird they all chose the
from-
same butt shape, and I'm glad that Jeff pointed that out. What makes that delectable? You know, why is it the butt?
Probably because it fits in a kid's hand.
I like
what they're trying
how you
to
say
do is-
kid's hand and you show your own. Boom.
It's about the size of this hand.
Okay.
Like you can put one small toy in this hand and one butt-shaped nugget in this hand.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. We have a few more guests, and thank you, Brian. Thank you once again, Jeff Beaulieu. And go to earprov.com to donate. And coming up next, let's see if I got this all. Oh, I don't. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage is Patrick C. Taylor, a writer and performer who can be heard as a guest on podcasts like Tell Me More, Storytelling, and The Sexperts. I like that one. His group Kamikaze Sketch Comedy, who you can find on Facebook and YouTube, was named Outstanding Group of the Year at Push Comedy Theater. He also worked at Narrow Expanded Video in Norfolk on Colley Street for 20 years and was the host of the Narrow Minded series at Narrow Cinema. Give it up for Patrick C. Taylor! Well, Patrick, there's all kinds of craziness going on, but we have some people watching, so thank you guys at home. Keep on donating. Go to earprov.com. There's a link to donate. And, oh, God damn it. You can also make me say stupid things like, thank you for the $10 donation, a crotch-shaped nugget. I love it. Usually Patrick is doing that shit to me. So, all right, Patrick. Well, yeah, Patrick loves Real Funny. He's a longtime watcher, and he asked to be on the show, and we are so glad to have you. And he's talking about one of my favorite subjects, or one of my favorite, I guess, directors. So I'll hand it over to you, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick C. Taylor, go for it.
As Matt Cole mentioned, I worked at Narrow Video for many, many years, helped out at Narrow Cinema sometimes. And here's the thing about Narrow Cinema and Narrow Video is both institutions were entirely dependent on Wes Anderson to keep them afloat. Wes Anderson movies, which I swear when like the Narrow Cinema would play a Wes Anderson movie, they played for like a month and it probably like underwrote the rest of the year for them. And we had our Wes Anderson section at the video store. This is a very indie twee director, if anyone doesn't know. He's the director of films like Bottle Rocket, Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums, Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, Darjeeling Limited, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Moonrise Kingdom, Grand Budapest Hotel. That was essentially the size of our section at the video store. And so it was constantly getting raided, and there were so few films left that we felt we needed to somehow find a way to make the supply meet the demand. So I decided unilaterally that I was going to write my own Wes Anderson movie and find a rambunctious Victorian school child unable to cope with their synesthesia and to direct it. All right. So I sat down in 2014 and I wrote my treatment for a Wes Anderson film, and I'm going to read that for you right now.
Nice.
First, I just need to get on my oversized reading glasses. There we go. Then I need to put on my oversized reading blazer. There we go. And, oh yeah, I just need to put on my oversized reading scarf. Here we go. Nice. All right. Are we ready? Great. So here's the plot. After fleeing Germany at the onset of World War II, an unusually svelte watchmaker named Gestalt is traveling by Zeppelin across Australia, the Australian bush, in order to be with his virgin bride-to-be, whom he has never met but is promised to him by her Brisbanean jeweler father, indebted to Gestalt after a particularly fortunate, or unfortunate depending on the player, game of gin rummy. However, when a flock of albatrosses collides with the Zeppelin, it crash lands, leaving only two survivors, Gestalt and the peg-legged sexagenarian mute who is in charge of the ropes, named Click-Clack. Stranded, they're taken in by the residents of the only establishment for miles, a makeshift bordello inside of an abandoned monastery. But the bordello is practically abandoned itself, as with so many of the Commonwealth's young men off getting slaughtered in Gallipoli, rarely do the ladies get their share of libidinous patrons. So they welcome the company into the bordello half of its original size, due to the frequent barrages of sandstorms that have buried the west-facing side of the structure into the side of a dune, despite the ladies' best daily shoveling efforts. Being surrounded by underemployed temptresses is quite a challenge for Gestalt, having vowed chastity afore his pending marriage. But the prostitutes are happy to let him and Click-Clack stay there unmolested, so long as Gestalt puts his horological skills to use and gets every timepiece in the place working again. However, every time he's repaired the last of the old-fangled grandfather clocks, another previously fixed antiquity timekeeper breaks down again. Making things worse, Gestalt is bedeviled by a precocious and uncatchable dormouse, which, as we all learn, is not indigenous to Australia, thanks to the all-surprising erudite messages scrawled by Click-Clack on the tiny chalkboard he keeps around his neck. Then, one night, on a brief walkabout, Gestalt overhears a poorly remembered limerick that are the feverish last words of an elderly aborigine dying of Legionnaire's disease. As translated and transcribed by Click-Clack on his chalkboard, it goes like this. There once was a medic sent to delouse all the ladies of an Aussie whorehouse. After calling them bitches, he learned they were witches, so they turned that wanker into a dormouse. Although Click-Clack is informed by another Aboriginal tribe that the limerick is misleading, Gestalt is now certain that the mouse is in fact a man in a mouse's body, and that Gestalt himself is being detained by a coven of witches. Sounds too much like Roald Dahl's The Witches to you? Well, it would be, except that they aren't actually witches, and the dormouse has, in fact, been living inside Gestalt's prized rhinoceros skin hope chest, complete with rhino nose handle, this entire time. As it belonged to his dearly departed mother, and as he intends to bestow it on his virgin bride, it was the one piece of luggage he retrieved from the burning Zeppelin wreck. Oh, to make things worse, Click-Clack has been racking up a massive debt, having his way with every lady in the place. Though having lost function of his manhood in the Anglo-Zulu War, he instead has the ladies pleasure themselves on his peg, for which he is still charged full price. Well, this all ends in a hilarious windwagon chase across the bush as the sandstorm buries the monastery cum palace once and for all, Gestalt only having time to save either the dormouse or the rhino-nosed hope chest, and opting for the mouse, who, earlier cleverly alerted him to the madame of the house, breaking the newly repaired clocks as she needed more time to try to break into the fortified hope chest that she successfully seduced a very reluctant and ashamed Gestalt in order to get close to. Click-Clack has now found a home among the Aboriginal people, and so he stays behind, and Gestalt finally makes his way to Brisbane, upon where he relinquishes the jeweler's debt after discovering that not only does his potential bride have a debilitating fear of mice, and Gestalt simply cannot bear to part with the dormouse with whom he has traveled so far and experienced so much, but also there was a typo in the telegram promising the betrothed daughter to him, which did not state that his potential mate was soon to turn 18, but in fact, 8. But wait! As the Aborigines corner the last of the living wicked ladies of the bordello on a ridiculously stiff cliffside, Click-Clack learns what the dying Aborigine warrior he unintentionally usurped got wrong about the limerick. The prostitutes were indeed witches, and once the very last of them dies, as happens at that very moment when she chooses to throw herself to the ravenous dingoes below, all their spells shall be undone. So, what was wrong about the limerick all along? Well, wouldn't you know it? That dormouse didn't take up residence in the hope chest until after the Gestalt arrived at the bordello. Now, to Gestalt's great shock, as he settles in for a night at a Brisbanean bed and breakfast in what used to be a lighthouse, there comes a frantic knocking from the newly purchased platypus skin hope chest, the duckbill as its handle, that he bought as a traveling home for his new rodent companion. And as he lifts open the lid, what he finds cramped inside is no longer a dormouse, but the medic, who is indeed a woman, and a woman of much more appropriate age to make a much more suitable bride for Gestalt, whose natural beauty and similar refusal to engage in carnal pleasures until after matrimony vex the witch whores to no end. Lucky for them, the B&B owner doubles as a man of the cloth, and satisfied with Gestalt's explanation that he and the madame only did mouth stuff, the former dormouse agrees to wed the watchmaker that night. Cut to title cards with each actor appearing in an iris besides his or her credit. The dormouse played herself. Oh, and the title of this movie is The Original Aboriginal House of Ladies, or Two in the Bush. If you enjoyed my treatment, please send me your casting recommendations and budgetary concerns, and we'll get started on that right away. Thank you, everybody.
That was awesome. Like I said, I'm a huge Wes Anderson movie movie buff, I guess, and fan. I asked everybody who their favorite Wes Anderson. We got Royal Tenenbaums. I'm a huge Rushmore fan. Kelly likes Moonrise Kingdom, and Anna Sosa, who also loves Rushmore almost as much as I do, said she loves the names that you picked up. They were very Wes Anderson-y names. Yep. Erica loves Life Aquatic, and she loves yours, actually, Two in the Bush.
Yes, Two in the Bush, coming soon to Narrow Cinema. Here's hoping. Gotta keep them alive after we finally get opened up again.
Right. Oh my God. Well, thank you, Patrick. So far, if you're just joining us, we had chicken nugget fast food reviews, and now we had a fake Wes Anderson movie read by Patrick C. Taylor. That's what the show is all about. Real Funny is the un-stand-up show. Give it up one more time for Patrick C. Taylor. See you, Patrick. So yeah, and in fact, if you would like to be a guest, send us an email at earprov@gmail.com, or just, I don't know, knock on my door and be like, hey, can I be on the show? Brian Garraty puts this show together. It's his brainchild. And how are you, Brian? Come on out here, Brian. So contact Brian because he's always looking for new guests on Real Funny.
Yeah, especially the last week before the show.
Yeah.
Definitely a good time to call.
Thank you again to Jeremy Johnson. He donated $25 in the name of Patrick for the best costume. Love it. And once again, sorry about the mistake, but all the money is going to Push Comedy Theater on Granby Street in Norfolk. It's a place that we know and love, and they're on hard times because they're shut down due to fucking COVID. So go to earprov.com, and there's a big donate here. I made the website, and it's a really shitty website, but it gets the work done. So
it's pretty much the best thing you could do tonight to beat back against the pandemic.
Yeah, absolutely. As opposed to donating to the food bank, but whatever. My bad. We usually every month take a break from donating to Push Comedy Theater, and we donate to charity. We donated a lot to Black Lives Matter last year, and then this year we were going to do the food bank of Southeast Virginia and Eastern Shore. We'll do that next month. Sorry, Brian. I apologize, but
That's okay. I got completely wrapped around. We'll have a long talk about it later.
okay.
It's really funny.
All right.
All
So,
right, I'm anxious to see our next act.
well, yeah, I am too. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me make sure I got this. Yeah, I got it. All right, coming to the stage now is going to be Kelly Vigilante. She's an improv comedian and performer at Push Comedy Theater. She's particularly active in the musical improv scene and is in the group Beethoven. Spelled B-A-E, I get it. She's currently pursuing her master's in social work at VCU, which is fucking awesome. She's occasionally on the Oh Horror podcast, hosted by Rob Holmes, to discuss their mutual obsession with all things horror. Here we go, Kelly Vigilante. Or wait a minute, is this Kelly? I don't know if she's in character or not yet.
Well, actually, I'm Beverly Calhoun tonight, but I want to thank you guys so much for having me on to talk about my products.
Okay, well, is that Beverly Calhoun, you said?
Yes, Beverly Calhoun. It's 2 names.
Okay, Beverly. Gotcha. All right, well, then give it up for Beverly Calhoun.
Thank you. So I work for a little company called Good Vibrations, because there's another company actually called Good Vibrations. So we just call it Good Vibrations, like it's actually vibrating. And so I was charged with writing a little theme song for our little company and trying to sell all of our wonderful adult products. And because of more copyright issues, I can't play the actual song. So I'm going to do what all older white women from the South do really well and rap a cappella. So here we go. All right, just one moment. All right. Yo, isn't it about time to engage in a victimless crime? I'ma see to it that you get yours. Find something special in your bedside drawer. Can't show merchandise on camera, copyright, but that don't mean we can't get you there tonight. Bringing items straight from a panty pack. Green, rectal. I know you're feeling that. Come on, feel it. Feel the vibration. Feel it. We got them good vibrations. We got them sweet sensations. We got them good vibrations. Shines. We got them sweet sensations. Vibrations. Good like bus rides. Gonna make it feel like high tide Beverly. And I'm here to tell you, this will compel you. Gonna make it swell too, that these products are gonna make you lose your breath. So put down the meth and feel that little death. Feeling you down, this is my occupation. So come on and feel the vibrations. We got them good vibrations. We got them sweet sensations. We got them good vibrations. All right, I'm done. That is enough about my song. But these products work, let me tell you. Woo. All right. If Brian and Matt, if you could come back, I would love to show you some of my other products.
Yeah. By the way, everybody out there, give it up for Beverly Calhoun. That was glorious. And in fact, I think I thought you meant Good Vibrations as in the Beach Boys song, but no, that was is that Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
Allegedly. Okay. Allegedly, Marky Mark. We do not have the rights to that. Please do not say that. So.
Yeah, I don't want to get shut down.
I'm not allowed to show our real merchandise because technically we are not a real company. But here are some approximations of some things you can use from our company. Here is a candle to get yourself in the mood, ladies. If you're not feeling it, this will convince you.
Okay.
And
wait, what is it scented? What? Is it scented, Beverly?
Yes, it's scented. It's lilac blossoms, like the blossoms on your vagina.
I was about to say lilac blossom is my favorite, my mom's favorite at Bath and Body Works, but now I feel weird. Okay, what else you got?
I would love to sell some products to your mom. Give her my info.
No thanks.
And we have got some hand lotion. It's not just for boys anymore.
Wait. What's the hand lotion for? Or
Lady time.
Okay. Is it also
Is it-
Private
scented?
lady time.
Is it also
At this
scented?
point, I'm starting to think Target is a sex shop.
This is shea butter. So if that has a scent, this is it.
Smells like shea.
And we have a mask that you can use if you're feeling inventive and you want to pretend it's not you and it's the stranger. Kind of like a Dutch rudder, but for girls. And if you buy our products and you're just using them by yourself, guess what? You don't have one of these, a baby. None of them. Safe sex. And that's what we're all about here at Good Vibration.
That's awesome. I don't know if I need any of those products. How about you, Brian? Maybe you have
I haven't seen anything there that I mean, honestly, that I couldn't get at Walgreens or Target.
Yeah, that's
Do you
true,
have any hard to
Beverly.
find items?
You know, they actually are really hard to find. This is a bona fide Good Vibration toy. You cannot find this anywhere else, especially in this color. And this, if you're feeling inventive.
Yeah, I
and
heard
if
in
you're
your
real hot.
I heard in your rap that was for the rectum.
Yes.
Wasn't that last
Yes.
thing? Wasn't that last thing how you say a cucumber?
No, some people call it like an orb or aubergine or a courgette. I don't know. We don't call it that. Maybe it's that allegedly.
An aubergine. Let's see.
I always
Somebody.
forget the English word for it.
Anna Sosa said, "Does Felicity Jones know she looks like you, Beverly Calhoun?" Who's Felicity Jones?
I don't know who that is. I don't want any lawyers here. Maybe I
know.
look like Felicity Bones. I don't know.
I only know two Felicities, Huffman and just Felicity.
From the show, right? She's one of our biggest characters. Carrie Russell loves sex toys.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Well, thank you so much, Beverly Calhoun, aka Kelly Vigilante.
Hey, y'all.
Thank you for being on the show. Anything that you want to plug besides, good vibration?
Kelly Vigilante is actually going to be on another episode of the Horror on Podbean with Rob Holmes, so that'd be cool. I mean, Rob, not Rub. Just kidding. And no, for me, just buy from Good Vibration. That's all I want.
That's my favorite thing about your business is the name.
Thank you. The vibrations are in the syllabic stuff.
All right.
It's like an onomatopoeia.
Give it up for Kelly Vigilante. Thank you, Kelly. And Jeremy Johnson just donated another $25 for my shares in Good Vibrations. So right now we're up
once
to.
COVID gets better, I want to go on a vacation.
All right, we're up to $185 out of $300, which is our goal. It's fucking awesome. Thank you for donating. We have a few more acts for you. So far, every one of these real funny shows is like a different kind of show. This has been a crazy night. We had chicken nugget reviews, which I think I hear Jeff vomiting in the background right now. We had a Wes Anderson script read to us, or treatment. And then we just had a character. So Beverly Calhoun.
Wait, that was a character?
Wait, was it a character? Was that a real person? Looked a lot like Kelly.
Yeah.
So keep on donating. If you go to earprov.com, there's a link. It says, hey, donate here, and everything will go to Push Comedy Theater. It's a place that we all learned our stuff. Everybody here tonight, actually, we usually have a few guests from out of town or other places or whatever. Everybody here is actually a student of the Push Comedy Theater. They learn their chops there, and good friends of ours and awesome people all around. Speaking of which, is this a good transition? Let's get to our next.
This is a good transition.
This is a good transition. Okay.
I'm going to go hide.
Let's see. I think I have to change this real quick. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage is Ted Cornista. Get on out here, Ted. Ted Cornista is former women's world wrestling tag team champion. He's a 1992 silver medalist for figure skating. He's a backup dancer in You Got Served. He's also the kid from The Golden Child and Sex Symbol. He's an actor, improviser, stand-up comedian, creator, writer, part-time lover, full-time superhero. I love that bio. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ted Cornista. Yeah! Wow, that was a hell of a bio, my friend. I'm not sure how much of that is true, but it sounds pretty fucking impressive.
99% of it is true sometimes.
Okay. This is also an interesting show too because I don't know a whole lot about what the acts are doing tonight. We had a pitch meeting and we're just like, "Hey, what do you want to do?" And they're like, "I'm gonna do this." And some plans actually fell through, or some people changed plans. I can't wait for Ted because he's an awesome performer, and that is true. That's 100% true. So I'll let you take it away, ladies and gentlemen. Ted Cornista.
Thank you, Matt. First, I want to say congratulations to Ava and Alfred and Heather for winning their pushies. You guys made me laugh all last year, and sorry that Miss Donna kind of Kanye'd your show, even though I thought it was hilarious. But anyways, when Brian approached me for this show, I was like, "Hey, Ted, you wanted to stop me at? I'm not going to say any of that again."
Just hold tight for 1 sec.
Okay.
Wait, should I get back out the frame? Let's come back.
Sorry, my internet went down. We may be. My internet went down. We may be back. My internet's back. But are we still streaming, Brian?
We're trained for this.
No, we're gonna have to restart, I think.
Are we live now?
I think we're live now. Double check for me. Sorry, everyone. My internet went down. It's up. All right, we're back.
Let's hold tight for 1 second. Let people join back in.
You know, these
Vamp.
people, they just missed the greatest conversation me and Jordan ever had. It's like, so damn, that sucks. Wow, man.
Well, listen, the stream is back and better than ever. We're getting really great numbers right now.
Yeah, looks like we're good.
Man.
All right. Sorry, everyone. We're back. My internet went out right before we started the stream, and I was like, oh, shoo. I'm glad it didn't happen during the stream. And it happened during the stream as well. Sorry about that, but we are back. So, ladies and gentlemen, Ted Cornista, and now he has a guest. Here we go.
I had like this whole little monologue, like, David Letterman kind of thing, and then introduced my guest. And we had the greatest beginning of a conversation, but it's like, I think you missed it all. So it's like, damn. That's like, this is Jordan. He's like one of my best friends, my roommate, my little brother. And I was going to ask him some questions about, last year. 2020 was a very turbulent year for you. You had a lot of things